Massive police raids on Friday in response to murder plot linked with 1 billion family business concern. Father's murder plot scuppered, Thai tycoon's sinister scheme, 3 arrested. Billion-baht business feud turns deadly. Elite police units foil family conspiracy and plot with hitmen hired to kill. Thai police on Friday morning cut the head off a dangerous plot that was already in motion to murder a businessman, his mother and their lawyer. The suspected mastermind behind the diabolical scheme, however, turned out to be the man's father and the woman's estranged husband. Police with the Crime Suppression Division, CSD, were alerted to the plot in November linked to a substantial business dispute. The matter became urgent in recent days when investigators detected 3 hitmen pursuing the target while traveling in Bangkok. One of the 3 arrested on Friday is a former naval officer jailed for the 2006 murder of a police officer in Mae Sot, Tak Province. He was recently released from prison. Dramatic scenes from 3 locations in Bangkok and Crime Suppression Division, CSD, headquarters as police backed by armed Hanuman units, arrested 3 men in their 60s linked with a live plot to murder a Taiwanese businessman, his mother and their lawyer over a 1 billion family business concern. Thai police with the Crime Suppression Division backed up by the elite Hanuman armed unit raided at least 8 locations on Friday morning in the execution of 3 arrest warrants linked with a plot to murder a Taiwanese businessman, his mother and their lawyer. It is understood the main driver behind the scheme was Mr. Feng Hao Chang, the 68-year-old father of the victim and estranged husband of the woman who was targeted. Raids on 8 locations across 3 provinces in a massive police operation that kicked off at 5 a.m. on Friday morning saw 3 key suspects arrested. Police and armed units conducted raids in 3 provinces. Firstly, 68-year-old Mr. Feng was arrested at his home in the Srinacharan Road area of Nong Bon Sub-District on Srinacharan Road, in the Prai district of Bangkok. His friend and advisor, 64-year-old Rear Admiral Prakai Phuoc, was arrested at his residence in the Klong Song Tun Nun sub-district in the Lot Krabang district of Bangkok, while 66-year-old Mr. Thewarat Mangkorn, a former Navy captain with links to a 2006 murder. Mr. Thewarat is thought to have been the point man for the murder plot which was underway in recent days, sparking Friday's decisive police response. On Thursday, 3 arrest warrants were issued by the criminal court in Bangkok. The deputy commander of the Metropolitan Police Bureau, Police Major General Sophan Sarafat, briefed the media on Friday afternoon. Key suspects, all in their 60s, arrested in Bangkok. Police also seized ammunition including grenades. They took 2 cars away for forensic examination. The third individual, 66-year-old Captain Thewarat, was arrested by Armed Officers and Crime Suppression Division, CSD, investigators in the Tawi Watana sub-district in the Tawi Watana district, Bangkok. As part of the police operation on Friday, in which 8 premises in total were raided, 3 empty grenades were seized as well as 6 rounds of 5.56mm rifle ammunition, 10 40mm M79 grenades, 1.357 caliber firearm, and a bulletproof vest. 2 cars were also taken by police for a forensic examination. The other provinces targeted were Chonburi and Samut Prakan. Plot reported by the younger businessman to police in November. Things took a sinister turn days ago when police confirmed hitmen tailing the victim. Police Major General Sophan told reporters that the younger businessman, the victim whose life was threatened, Mr. James, reported the matter to police in November. He explained to investigators in detail the ongoing and troublesome conflict within his family. He had been a director of a substantial electronics manufacturing company said to be worth over 1 billion. This company was established in 1999 by Mr. Feng. Mr. James and his mother subsequently joined as directors. Afterwards, the dispute within the family led to both civil and criminal lawsuits. This led to some of the parties withdrawing their names as company directors. The third man arrested, 66-year-old Mr. Thewarat, formerly Captain Thewarat, is of particular interest to police. He was arrested in 2006 in relation to the murder of a police officer at Mae Sot Police Station in northern Tak Province. It is understood that Mr. Thewarat had been recently released from prison. The case took on an urgent tone in recent days when Mr. James reported that he was being followed all the time. Mr. James sent his mother to Taiwan after discovering the plot. 3 hitmen arrested earlier by police gave statements and key evidence to investigators. After that, he dispatched his mother to safety in Taiwan. Later, He reported the matter to the Crime Suppression Division. Police investigators monitoring the situation discovered that Mr. James was indeed being followed. They identified a team of gunmen. Following this, 3 suspects were arrested in a police operation. Each had been paid $500,000 to murder Mr. James, his mother and their lawyer. Evidence, including statements from the 3 hitmen, was taken by police. This formed the basis for the application for arrest warrants for the 3 elderly men on Thursday. Police sources point out that even though the murder had not been committed, the crime has. The 3 men arrested on Friday are facing a conspiracy to commit murder charge. In law, this amounts to a very serious offense. 3 men arrested vehemently deny the charges. The 3 individuals taken into custody on Friday were taken to the Crime Suppression Division headquarters for questioning. Later, they were handed over to the 2nd Sub-District of the Metropolitan Police Bureau. At length, police are pursuing legal proceedings against them in a normal way. Regardless, all vehemently deny any link with the hitmen or murder plot. The extensive police operation got off to an early start on Friday morning at 5 a.m. At that point, officers were briefed on the mission and proceeded to carry out their orders. At this time, police are understood to be privately shocked by the extent of the conspiracy. The stunning fact that it involves the murder of a son at the behest of his own father and a wife by her husband. They are also perturbed about the involvement of former senior military officials in the murder plot.